Tell me what.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you want to keep in mind the halter is the first thing, because usually you never want to leave your horse in the stall with a halter on. They can get it tied up, they can get caught up, you can hang your horse pretty much. So you get the halter on, you lead them out, you tie them up to where you want them, and the halter is the first thing to go on and the last thing to come off. The next step after you brush them is you get your saddle blanket. Again, you always tack from the left side. Your saddle blanket goes up on the horse, and you want to start higher up on the neck, because when you put the saddle on, you'll see you kind of wiggle it and it'll automatically shift to where it naturally will sit on her back. But you can't start from here and then go upwards. Think about how uncomfortable that is for her to have her hair pushed in the opposite direction that it naturally lays her. So again, you just want to put the blanket on, and you want to put it higher than it would usually sit, as opposed to when you put this on and get it going. Saddle, you got the girth, you flip up over the side, flip the stirrup up over the side. Again, it's just easier to put it up on the back of the horse. See, and you just want to kind of wiggle it a little bit, and it's going to naturally sit in the most comfortable position for the horse. Come around the other side, you make sure that the girth, that nothing's caught the girth up, that there's nothing underneath it. Your girth is always going to have hair on it, but you want to make sure you got no burrs, no sticks, no pieces of grass, anything that can irritate the horse. It's amazing how you can get a little burr or a little thorn under a blanket and a girth, and that can send a horse into a complete rodeo cycle. And you aren't even going to know what's happened until it actually happens. So you get the girth underneath, and this is the part that you got to pay attention to, is on how you strap it up. Safest way to do it. You take the girth like this, and you take your strap. You go underneath, and you're pulling the leather strap through to the front. You go back up to the holder, you go forward, around, you loop towards the horse, you follow the cycle of the leather back down again, through the loop, give it a little tug, and then you want to do what kind of make it look like a tie. I go to the left, you go bring this back up, you go to the left, underneath, it'll tighten, and then you go around, and you go up to the right, and then when this is longer, once I tighten it up, this is going to sit just like this. This is the safest way you can tack your horse up. The only way this is going to come off is if this whole leather strap breaks. This saddle is not going to come off. You're not going to have to worry. A lot of people will use this buckle, and they'll actually use the holes, and all they'll do is put this buckle through the hole and then put this leather strap in this little thing right here, and that's all they'll do. Me personally, I want something more reliable than a snap, and so that's pretty much how you tack up your horse.